Last time on Dragon Ball NXT. While the battle between Team NXT and Pride continues, the bout between Axel and Wheat has just concluded, with the android swordsman coming out on top. But before either Axel or Fava could have time to rest, another player entered the stage. Donovan, a representative from the World Government Investigation Bureau, questioned the duo, stating they had intercepted a transmission from the Saiyan High Council, causing the government to worry that something might be amiss with the Neo Budokai. After answering Donovan's questions with guarded responses, the government agent hunted down Hex, sharing with her his concerns that Team NXT might be compromised. However, Hex was not fully convinced, and ordered Donovan, Axel, and Fava to the outskirts of the city to discuss the situation further. A heated debate began, with accusations from all sides, with communication finally breaking down when Donovan, having been interrupted while making an arrest, attempted to fire a ray of energy through Axel and Fava, a lethal attack that was stopped at the last second by Hex. At this point, everyone agreed that Donovan had to be subdued, which forced the government agent to reveal his secret, that Donovan was himself possessed by one of the Neo-Tuffles of Legion, looking to sow discord among the members protecting the Neo Budokai. After taking Abra out of the fight using his signature technique, the brilliant Shin Kikoho, the possessed Donovan made his escape, while our heroes were busy providing aid to Abra. What will this new Neo-Tuffle do now that they've slipped out of the grasp of our heroes? How is the battle progressing between Pride and Team NXT? And what schemes are being cooked up by the remaining mysterious Neo-Tuffle invaders? Find out on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello everybody, my name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro, and I'm going to be the SK for episode 40 of Dragon Ball NXT. That's exciting. I can't believe that we have made it all the way to 40. I believe we've timed it out, and by the time that we did like episode 32 or thereabouts, when we were getting to the point of defeating King Piccolo, it was almost at about the same time that
yeah, it was within a few minutes of when that episode would have ended for defeating King Piccolo in the original Dragon Ball anime.
And so now we've gone even further beyond that, so that is incredibly exciting, and we wouldn't be here without you awesome people that like watching and enjoy the content. And so 40 is a big old love letter to you guys, but also we got story we gotta do, and you're not here to sit here and listen to me be sappy and yap, so we're gonna pass it right on down to our favorite Neo-Tuffle.
I'd argue that we are all here to listen to you, Kai. Hi, I'm Faye. I'm a goober on the internet. I wanted to remind you that you are loved, valuable, amazing, important. You make a difference in this world, and I'm proud of you. Today I will be playing the goopy girl herself, Nymph, the totally non-bitchy, full of joy, never made a mistake in her life, never cried, always happy, amazing, wonderful girl. But that's all there is about me. Here you go, Flambe.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. My name is Nell. I'm the face of the channel here over on Treasure Tales. I'm playing Flambe, I play Ellie on Dimension Chasers, as well as a bunch of other characters from a bunch of other shows that we've done. I hope you enjoy all of our fine work. But with that being said, normally I fastball this and Fava gets stuck with the ball, so instead I'm just going to walk over and pass it over to Fava. Enjoy.
Pass it back to Flambe. Hello, I'm Minty. I'm the grandmother of the graphics cave here on Treasure Tales. Here I am playing Fava the Saiyan, and over on Dimension Chasers, I play Angel/Thomas. And maybe I could make a callback to Baby like the Digimon with Fumiko and Ipmon. Just a little bit of a curveball there. A curveball right on over to Blaze.
Alright, thank you, Minty. Hello, everybody. I am Blaze49. I'm one of the DMs here at Treasure Tales. I'm also the general manager. You can find me over at Dimension Chasers, where I DM that wonderful group of players. I'm also the DM over at Digimon Encode. That was a very fun game. You should go ahead and check it out. It's all wrapped up, but the story is pretty. And today I'm going to be playing Axel, the Android Sword.
All right, so we pick up back where we left off. The fight has, continued. Sprouse has just undergone a harrowing transformation into a form that none of you recognize or have ever seen before. You also can't seem to sense Sprouse, even though you can clearly see him right there. And while you can't sense the key itself, the raw power emanating from it is very palpable. Going in turn order, where we pick up, it was actually Hen's turn. Upon seeing everything that's going on, Flambe, how are you looking?
I mean, I'm sitting at about below half health.
Sitting at below half health. So you look pretty injured.
I would say so.
Probably more injured than the group has seen you before, right? You don't normally take this much damage.
That's not entirely true. I should say it's not entirely true for Team Next, because they've seen me pretty much down low before, but Tenerica, no, not so much.
Ten, seeing you up there, is going to put her hands together to create a heart shape as she uses I Ki Koho. You heal 10 HP as a pinkish beam gets fired from the heart shape that she creates with her two hands, hitting you with this beam. You feel rejuvenated, more energy going into you, and it is very warm. The sense that you get from it is you feel that it's not just normal ki that she's sending at you. She is giving you her life force, and it's very warm and loving when it reaches you. After that, after using her remaining action, she is actually going to reach into her pocket and pop a capsule. He is actually going to use one of the mid-range sensu capsules so that she can heal herself. She has been giving away a little bit too much of her life force in these last couple of episodes and has taken a little bit of damage. And for her final action, she is still going to attempt to keep this copy of a Clockwork Purple nice and guarded. Ooh, no, fortunately. Cool, awesome. It was rolling at like a 2, and then it moved, and it rolled, and now it's an 18 on the die. So, 10 is able to kind of keep this person pinned down as well, so that they are unable to move, so they're still grappled. Past that, it's actually Rika's turn. Rika fighting against Appa, hearing everything, knowing that this is some kind of blank. They want to make sure that they don't injure them so badly that they lose their form. They want to use this as a way of clearing Nymph's name. But she is going to try to beat the ever-loving crap out of Aspa as she bites her thumb and starts to bleed. She wipes it against the bottom of her lip. Her eyes begin to glow slightly. They become more cat-like as she goes, "I'm making sure you don't get away. And since I can't use this in the tournament, I think now's as good a time as any." Her hair starts to go up and the color changes. The markings on the scarring on her arms actually turns into markings, almost like tiger stripes. As her ki becomes a little bit more wild, a little bit more vibrant, her hair, as it goes up, does kind of change color, becoming more orange, as other little bits and tufts of hair change as well. And Rika then stands there, having transformed, fangs now coming out of her mouth just a little bit. She's a little bit more bestial as she looks, and she's just like, "So now, this is my Tiger Festival. I hope you're ready." With that, she is going to actually use Wrath of the Tiger Festival, which gets a boost while in this form due to her form feat. It makes it cost half its original cost as long as she is in the form. However, it does 1 dice lower. However, she does hit, so she cracks it for 7. Anyone kind of like looking around can tell that while she is in this state, she has a lot of control. She's very fast. There's there's a power to her, but there's also a sense of control. She is able to use her instincts to strike just so at this opponent to deal maximum damage while not doing anything lethal. Next thing I think I'm gonna have her do is a heavy attack. And she crits because, little known fact, Rika has improved critical, so she crits on a 19. Again, she's still trying to do this non-lethally. She's not trying to destroy the creature. She's just trying to get... Okay, cool. She hits it for 11 damage as she cracks into this vestige of Aspa, knocking it on the ground. It seems to be inactive now. Standing over top of it is Rika, her fingers more claw-like, her body taking the shape of like a tiger looming over its prey.
Ruko, don't die. Ruko, you can do it. Come on.
These two are actually going to keep their attacking on Ruko.
Yeah, since you said she was knocked over.
The one that is Gabuki, the one that did the weird smile at the end of the last time, a couple episodes ago, for those of you that don't remember, is actually not going to attack. It's going to keep its smile as it watches Ruko. The other one is, however, going to do a heavy ranged attack and misses with that as it charges this kind of ki blast and fires it. Ruko is kind of able to dodge, looking at Gabuki, staring at her with this weird smile. Ruko goes, "You can stop that. That's really creepy." Moving on to the other one, the Clockwork Purple Vestige is going to attack at 10, trying to kind of break free from being held down. They're going to do all of their strength. They're going to push back at... Ooh, oh, that was so close. Oh, Jesus. They try to get out and they're unable. They can't seem to hit at 10. 10 sort of keeps dodging out of the way. They do, however, get a light attack on 10. Dealing 4 damage, but 10 seems to be okay. And their next light attack does hit. 9 total damage done to 10. With that, she is hit a couple of times, and anyone kind of looking around can see that after those 2 hits, 10 seems to be kind of out of breath, but not totally down for the count. The other, the Gabuki one, still looking at Ruko, is going to continue its smile and hold an action. However, it is now Pride's turn. Pride is going to actively use Goe on Sprouse here, trying to push him away. Well, he doesn't hit, so he does only move him half of the distance, right? As he is able to push Sprouse a good 20 feet away from him. He does this with almost out, it looks like he doesn't even break a sweat with it. They had been clashing for a little bit, fighting. He had been dodging enough, and then he just kind of gently almost puts it on his chest and throws him back. As he seems to be standing in front of the portal area that he had thrown Gluttony into. Looking at this room, he goes, "Man, to think, all I gotta do is hold you off for a little bit of time. But that would be a pain. I could leave. But... no. I did promise. Yeah, I'll keep my promise to her. That's fair." After that, Sprouse just gonna look and go, "So are you gonna fight or keep talking to yourself?" "Oh, that's right. We were in the middle of a fight. My bad. I'll make sure to give you the proper reverence and respect."
Why are we fighting this one, Sprouse?
Sprouse, listening to Nymph in his head, is gonna go, "He's the one that started in here."
This one hasn't done anything to us.
"That's true. He hasn't actively done anything currently. But I don't know. Something about how nonchalant he is just gives me a really bad vibe."
How does Sprouse's body feel now, by the way?
He seems to have a control of it, but whatever's going on with him is it's like a wild, raging inferno, right?
Doesn't feel quite duct tape and bubblegum.
I mean, it still feels like he's held together by duct tape and bubble gum. But
Okay.
there's a certain level of control. What you seem to have done is almost like there's this raging inferno and you created a backfire, right? So you made a secondary fire to contain the other one.
I'm not sure what this form gave you, but I'm glad it helped. Nymph is very low, so she's very weak. I imagine the sigil, the marking on Sprouse is like flashing almost like on and off as she is very close to unconsciousness.
As you hear that, you will hear Sprouse. He continues to talk to you and go, whatever's going on with me has nothing to do with the form. It has everything to do with you, Nymph. Take pride in that. All you did was bury some very painful memories. But in doing so, you've helped me to move on, I guess. At least take a step in the right direction. Now, you want to talk with this pride, don't you?
I don't know what I can tell them.
But you want to try, isn't that right?
I'm just gonna be quiet for a bit. They seem like they're the only one I've got a chance with.
Well, if that's the
But
case,
I'm also
I'll
ready
make
to
sure
move
get
on.
Close. Kind of cracks his knuckles, right? And is like, don't worry. Then I'll make sure that I get in close and allow you to chat you so want. With this, you know, as all this is going on, Pride actually kind of raises an eyebrow as he goes, huh, how strange. Can't hear you anymore. He's actually going to point out, he's gonna basically point his hand out, making a finger gun again, as a small purple beam appears in front of it, as he points it at Sprouse at first and goes, I could hit you, but I think the more apt target would be you. As his hand slowly moves over to Flambe. Do me a favor, will you dodge this for me? 98 caliber revenge bullet. Flambe, I need you to make me a stamina save.
Stamina? No!
No? You can tell
I
me
didn't-
no.
I didn't know that there was a no that rolled on this dice, but it seems like
yeah,
a no did appear on this dice. It just says no on it, Shiro.
Oh, I see. I see where it says no. My goodness. Chat, I can't believe it. No has just been appeared upon those. Luckily, someone's not here to, take advantage of stuff. Okay. So the shot goes off. You take 4 damage
Alright.
to your hit point maximum. Your current hit points don't change, only your maximum do. That is the end of his turn, which now means it's Ruko's turn. Seeing as Gabuki had not moved out of her range with the dodging and being super creepy, she's gonna go to try to punch Gabuki.
Oh, just please run. Just read the death flags. Come on, it's not that hard. Come on, Ruko.
Oh, she misses the first attack.
Good.
She misses the second light attack.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
The girl lock in.
Oh, she hits with the last light attack. And she hits him for 4 damage, dealing maximum. That's great. Amazing. Awesome. We love that. Gabuki's held action triggers. A piece of the tuffle that is Gabuki comes off and slides into some of the wounded areas of Ruko. And that's the end of that action. So, look at that. It's Sprouse's turn.
Oh, looks like I've got to be a cure-all in this situation. Sprouse, I can't sense this key that you're in.
Sprouse is first. Going to go up to Flambe. Kind of floating there, and then look over at her. Nymph wants to talk with Pride.
That's fine. I'll take care of Gluttony.
He's currently defending that portal. My assumption is if he closes it, he's not going to be able to reopen one near the same place.
I only need a second.
If you think you can get them back, then do it. I'll hold off Pride for the time being.
Good. Get me that opening.
That shot was weird, though. You okay?
Yeah, I don't feel any different.
Good. Then let's watch out for it. And with that, he's going to actually rush back in towards Pride. Do a couple, he's actually going to do a heavy attack. Sprouse, I was just about to try to say you're not trying to lethally do this, so why do you crit when I say these words?
Because you could still crit and not do lethal damage.
I mean, I
Fourth
know.
form? That's just 3. That's just 6 D12s. It's fine.
He comes in, hitting Pride nearly as hard as he can, but not in the way of, like, wanting to kill him. He slams his fist into his stomach with a great amount of force. Pride letting out a gasp of air as this happens, as Sprouse deals 34 damage. As Sprouse gives him a quick punch into the gut, he's gonna look and go, me and you got a lot to talk about. But I think Nymph has a couple of words that she wants to say first. And that's the end. So it is Flambe. It is currently your turn.
Well, we did it before. I'll do it again. I am going to hold up my hand, and I'm going to rip that portal open.
You can try. You certainly can try. Roll me a key check.
Okay, I need a different dice that's rolled that
Hey,
twice
hold
now
on,
in a row.
hold on. I know that you just rolled another nat 1, but you also have a climax token.
All right, I'll use the climax to make it a success, and then because I rolled a nat 1, I get the climax token back.
You gain one each turn, each session. So yes, you can get another one. All right, you succeed in reopening the portal. However, it doesn't rip like the one from before. This one becomes the same size as when he threw the other one, when he threw Gluttony in, and something strange happens. You see Gluttony flying through the portal towards Flambe, ass backwards.
Perfect. I'm going to use one of the abilities that I have learned that I have been sitting on for a very long time. I would like to absorb, please. Specifically, with my hand that has been sitting on the back of him since I hit him last.
Let's see if you can absorb them. For the audience, because you've never used this, can you please tell them what absorb does?
Certainly. Absorption is a ranged ability with Overpower, Enhance Wisdom 2, and Your Mind. Overpower is if a target is a higher level than me, I get to add the level difference to my checks and saves. And Your Mind is Majin only skill, where it allows me to absorb effects on the attack minus the HP limit.
No, so I'll read the whole thing for you, because we did add rulings to it. The absorb feature for Majin is once per long rest. During combat, you may attempt to absorb an enemy within your range. If the target has HP less than or equal to your aptitude, then you can roll a contested will check. If you succeed, then they are removed from combat, and you gain one of the following: an advanced martial art, a technique, a form feat they had at the time, or HP equal to their current HP when they were absorbed. You may only have one enemy absorbed at a time. You may expel them unconscious at any time as an action.
So the contested will save. Let's see if the contested will save. So you need to roll a will save, right? You need to roll will. And I need to roll against that will.
I also get to add level difference.
Because of the move, you're correct.
So I'm at 34 plus level difference.
You're at 34 plus level difference?
I don't know what the level difference is, so 34 plus level difference.
38. The contested save. They rolled a 19 on the die. So you rolled 38.
Yes.
They also got 38. You are able to absorb Roma, this tuffalized Roma into you.
Cool.
However, pick one.
Please clarify. I am going to absorb Roma and spit out Gluttony.
You are able to absorb Roma into you. As this happens, it kind of like you can feel something you haven't felt in a long while, right? The need to like retch, to throw up as you just bursting out of you is this pure white gelatinous ooze, the purest form of a tuffle. Upon taking shape in front of you, it looks very similar to Pride, with that he kind of reconstitutes himself a little bit, right? And it's just like, damn, I didn't imagine that you would be able to do that. That wasn't in my calculations.
Neither was this. And I'm gonna use my last action and slug him right in the face. 19 plus my stats. To hit is 16, so 35.
Also, now that you've absorbed Roma, you get one of two things. You can either take a technique that they have, their HP total, or a form feat that they had.
I'm gonna take the form feat.
Power of the legendary Super Saiyan. If your strength is a 5+, double it on all strength checks.
This is fine. So what I'm imagining right now is after absorbing Roma, Flambe's hair actually goes into Roma's shape and turns like kind of a red and green hue. She's like, oh, you're not the only one.
Pride, things are sort of going awry. Pride, you just hear from over near, having been hit by,
that's right. Chat says I have to roll for damage. Sorry.
You do.
Alright, so let me just roll that right quick. So that's 5. I also forget I have the free follow-up light attack for any for my first light attack per turn. 32. Does that also hit?
32 hits.
Alright, so that's another 5. So that's 10 damage.
I mean, Gluttony looks pretty injured, near death. Not dead though. With that, you do hear Pride start to laugh. Gives a couple of claps. You know, I didn't see that coming. Incredible. You know, Nymph, I can see why you like them. Though, it is unfortunate that I can't exactly let you take either me or Gluttony alive.
Why not?
Well, I got promises to keep.
I'd love to hear about them. Maybe we can talk about it over dinner.
Oh, I'm sure I'd love that. Though, well, I'm sure somebody else would like it a lot more. We'll worry about that when the time comes. You did already get Roma. So, I think I'll take the energy that we gathered in Gluttony and head on out. You're not going anywhere. I'm not done yet. Sprouse kind of looks at him, stopped, kind of shocked as he goes, see, I'm gonna make sure to pull out everybody right now. I got what I wanted.
Hold on. You're not leaving with everyone. We're at least taking, and she's going to point at the one that Rika knocked out. We're taking that one in at the very least to prove Nip's innocence.
Oh, that's an excellent point. You need to prove Nip's innocence. Well, what if I gave you the real one?
Bombay is deferring at this point to Nymph Sprout Nymph? Nymph Sprout?
Sprimph.
What are you planning to do with this energy?
Unfortunately, that I can't tell you. Terribly sorry, I hate to leave you hanging. With this, Pride's gonna smile, kind of make a motion. He looks at Sprouse and goes, I'm gonna take the energy, and me and Gluttony are gonna leave out of here. Once we're gone, this whole place will unlock, and everyone will be released. However, make a move on me or Gluttony before we've so much as left the premises, I'll kill them all with a snap of my fingers. Though the snap is actually more just an action for indication, I technically don't have to snap my fingers. It'll happen instantaneously.
We get it. You're as smug as I am.
No,
Sprouse,
I
what do
just
you think?
really like being alive.
You say that and you trap innocent people and steal from them.
Well, yeah. Anything that keeps me going. Sprouse is gonna, be gripping his hands. He does not like this at all.
I don't like it either, Sprouse. But
And you never considered any other options?
I've considered plenty. Though, this tends to work in my favor. So, what's it gonna be? Hell, I'll even make sure Envy gets out of your friend over there.
I don't like it either, Sprouse. I don't know what to do.
Hearing that, Sprouse is gonna look at Pride and go, "What do you mean, Envy? Get out of our friend over there." As he turns around to look at Ruko, you see Ruko just kind of standing there, and then a little bit of the goo comes out, and you see an eye form from it. You just hear, "Oh, come on! I had just gotten the body! It would have been perfect, too! They would have been all like, whoa, that's my friend! But no, you gotta ruin it, Pride! Damn, so annoying." Like I said, I'll make sure that we all leave. Peaceful as can be. We take our energy. You get the hostages that we already took. It's a win-win. But you're still out there. Yeah. That's what makes it a win-win.
You also give up any bodies at the Budokai.
Anybody's at the Budokai. Anybody's at the Budokai. Okay. Sure. Anybody that is currently at the Neo Budokai, I'll make sure that we vacate the premises. Besides, I still want the Budokai to go on. I kinda need it to.
I'd like another request.
Sure, anything for my dear sister.
I want to talk about the virtue with you.
Ooh. Okay. You get one question and I'll give you one answer. Past that, I can't tell you anything. Also, that's when we have to go. And while I'm answering, I'm gonna have Gluttony take the energy and walk on through the portal. Hopefully you don't mind. While you're kind of thinking about this, there is an eerie silence. You see this one, of course, like I said, just leaves Ruko's body, but another copy, so to speak, of Pride or Legion kind of leaves Ruko's body. As all this happens, you notice that the blanks all fall down, right? Basically, they just become lifeless. There's nothing to them. Slowly but surely, you can watch as they all sort of meet up back over here. You watch as Gluttony types in things, and the energy within that tank begins to siphon down into something, a small cylindrical container that Gluttony is able to grab. For too long, takes that through the portal, and Pride stands there. Does not move the entire time, waiting for your question, as they seem to be getting everything out. Sprouse, you can feel, while you're thinking about what you want to ask, is really uneasy about this. But you can tell that he's putting a lot of trust and faith in you, Nymph. He is trusting your decision.
I'll be honest, I preferred to meet up with you at a different time than this. But if you need this question right now, what does Legion plan to use my virtue for?
Oh, well, let's just say it's a form of repayment.
Repayment? I suppose that would be a second question, wouldn't it?
It would. And unfortunately, I won't answer that. It'd be really anticlimactic for me to just tell you it's a form of repayment and walk away. Also, totally doesn't answer your question.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect anything less. This is just a happy bonus.
Well, I mean, if you consider it a bonus, then I guess that means we're even Stevens, huh?
No, you already promised. Would Pride really betray that? She'll give a soft chuckle. She's very stressed out right now.
Just with that, you do notice the other two are completely leaving, and Pride begins to turn to walk away. But he continues to speak. The reason we want the virtue is so we can be whole again. I hope that gives you the answer that you're looking for. And once again, it's a form of repayment. There. 2 answers for the price of 1 that still answer the one question you asked. I think that's fair. Not to mention you did let us leave, and with the energy too. Being honest, I didn't think you'd let it happen, Sprouse. Oh well. That's okay. Now, since this transactional, fight? Brawl? Meeting? Let's go with meeting. I like the sound of that better. Is over. I will see you later. Oh,
Invite me to the next family gathering, will you, Pride?
don't worry, my dear sister. You'll definitely know when the next family reunion happens. Bye-bye. With that, you see the portal completely close and different than Flambe, different than the time from before where it kind of like almost looked like it slowly shut. This time it spiraled and quickly closed, almost like it was rapidly shutting. And you notice that afterwards, you cannot sense the energy of the portal anymore, and they are gone. As the portal closes, in this room, you hear large machines whirring. You hear the release of steam. As you all look, you see these large tubes opening up, and you can see bodies inside of it.
Well, that was unfortunate. Nymph is gonna pass out.
Inside of me! Anyways.
Well, I'll fall out.
Nymph, where did you pop out?
Yeah, after that whole situation, just the stress and everything getting to Nymph, she walks out of Sprouse's body and just passes out on the ground.
Sprouse is going to do his best to catch you, Nymph. I don't think laying down here would be a good thing for you.
I gave you a lot of energy, and
Yeah. So the least I can do is at least carry you a little bit. So he's gonna keep you up, like putting one of your arms over his shoulder, right? Putting his other arm underneath and kind of like keeping you from falling down.
Let me see if I can find this other APSA. And let's see who else we can find that's in here. She's going to rush around all the tubes.
Okay. You do find them. You find a good majority of people.
Fantastic. I'm recording every single person that was captured.
you know what? I'm gonna pop that sensu capsule that Fava gave me. Now's not the time to be useless. I might as well use this thing that Fava gave me. And that's 14 health back. Well... So that's how these things work.
Yeah, but it doesn't beat home cooking.
No, your cooking was actually better.
Here, Rika, can you hold on to this?
The Rika holds on to Aspa unconscious body.
Good morning, sunshine.
They are all unconscious. Not a one of them is awake.
And I'm gonna drag her out.
Alright,
Unconscious.
round everyone up. Get everyone from the pods. Let's get out of here.
Before we head out, and I take us back, Flambe,
Mm-hmm.
spit him out.
But I like my strawberry hair.
Spit him out.
Tooey. You realize I wasn't actually going to keep him, right?
No, I knew you weren't. I just wanted to make sure that I...
Sprouse just wanted to keep a promise. That's all.
Anyways, we should probably head back now.
All aboard the Sprouse Express?
Essentially. I just need everyone to hold hands at least.
Alright, and I'll grab Flambe's hand.
Allegedly.
Alright, with that, if everyone is good with it, they'll all teleport back. Shortly after the events of last episode, Axel, Fava, you two, along with Hex, had taken and brought Abra to the medical tent. Upon getting there, of course, you saw Cap and Wheat, and a lot of time has passed. It was hard for you all you haven't been able to sense the key signatures from Sprouse or company for a minute or two. with that, you have a scene. Go.
I guess Fava's just sitting there with like the biggest restless leg. Surely they wouldn't have, right?
I wouldn't be too worried myself.
I mean, I guess neither of us can really tell right now. You feel anything different, Hex?
Do I?
Hex will go, she was talking to me.
She?
And no, I don't. He was talking to me. You have a very feminine body. Calm down.
That's understandable.
Look, I may have my problems with Sprouse, but I doubt he'll die easily. He's never died easily before.
Yeah, like with East City.
East
think-
City wasn't really his fault.
No. How much time do you think till the next match?
Well, we should still have a bit of time.
Well, hope Flambe is able to at least get back here before then and clear Nymph's name.
It's about at that time that, a shocking amount of ki hits your senses, Fava, all at one moment.
Kind of makes him jump in his seat a little bit.
Returning to the arena not too far from where you are currently, you can sense the ki of Sprouse, Nymph, Ten, Rika, Flambe, a whole host of other people. But one that sticks out in your mind that you notice, while faint, you can sense your dad's ki.
They're back, so we should go see them, right?
I don't see why not.
You can go. I don't really have a purpose to see any of them.
And Fav approaches the group. He's like looking around, like looking for Roma specifically.
Your father's over here.
All right, I need a moment. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Oh yeah, to prove the innocence.
I'm grabbing Shizuru.
Walk over, grab her. She's just like, this is highly strange. Well, can
Come with me.
okay. I don't know why you're being so forceful.
Does that look like a dead person to you? Does that look like somebody who exploded in the middle of the arena?
She lets out an eep, a high-pitched squeal. Seeing as Shizuru is a normal person and is only kind of, the announcer. Anyways, Shizuru's like, I don't think I'm the right person for this.
You're the announcer.
Yes, the announcer.
There's evidence right here.
Great. Then we should bring it to the proper authorities, which is not me.
But you can tell the crowd.
I can't tell the crowd anything until it's been verified. All that I currently know is that you brought me an unconscious lady that looks very much like a lady that died here not too long ago.
Fine, get them.
We're incredibly pushy. I don't get paid enough for this. She does seemingly go to get the monks that look over the Neo Budokai arena. More or less the ones that actually run the Neo Budokai.
He's also going to pull out a recording device. Fast forward to the part where the other version that we saw, the one that was Tuffle, went from being what she looked like to melting into a puddle, so she can have more evidence.
They take that as well.
Wow. You really want to see me fight again, don't you, Flambe? Are you more so just looking to fight me?
No, it's because you're my friend and I want to prove that you're innocent.
She'll give you a little wink. Yeah, thanks, Flambe.
So she crosses her arms and she's like looking at the monks and waiting.
Axel, anyone you
Yes.
wanted to talk to from the group?
Not really. I had faith they'd come back.
Nymph, is there anyone you wanted to talk to? Anything you want to do?
Sprouse, you're gonna have to show me that form again one time. I barely even got to feel it.
Sprouse looks at you, gives you a smile. I doubt I'll be using it too often.
Well, it was different. I think that's enough for me.
It certainly is something.
Fava. How is
Yeah?
Fava looking with seeing Roma again?
I mean, kind of deeply concerned.
He's gonna be alright.
He is fine. He is
So-
just unconscious.
Let's get him to the medical bay.
Yeah.
He's also a little bit wet.
Is one of those healing pods better, Sprouse?
For right now, you should just take him to the area, to the medical tent.
Bob's gonna try and like start carrying him. It's probably not gonna go too great, but
I'll help you. You know, you can at least ask.
didn't think you'd offer.
A lot's changed in these past few hours. Don't worry about it.
Right. And so is so he was on the other side of that portal.
Yes. I thought you knew.
I had an idea, and
A lot's happened.
and I at least have my dad back. Now I just have to find my mom too. They're just gonna just start carrying off Roma.
Yeah, I'll help.
So, Axel, there's no one you want to talk to?
I wasn't planning on it, no.
Flambe. After a little bit of time, the monks look over all the data that you have collected, right? The proof, as well as all of the video footage from what they could surmise. You see one of the monks walk up to you and goes,
I see we have made a grievous mistake. But with this, we should be able to reinstate Nymph into the Neo-Budokai, so that she may continue her participation.
And
And what?
a formal apology to her?
That is what I just did. I said I am sorry.
Not to me, to her. She's good at point.
Just dragging Roma's body with.
she's not there, so they're just like,
When we see her, we shall apologize to the best of our ability.
That's all I could really ask for. Thank you. Now, I suppose I need a minute because I need to go grab a sensu capsule before my match because I am a bit bruised. She says as her uniform is half tattered.
Flambe, you are currently pretty injured. So what are you doing?
Is there any place to buy a sensu capsule around here?
Not that you know of.
Hey, master. She shows up kind of looking like her uniform destroyed and tattered almost. Can you do the clothes beam again?
Flambe, what the hell happened to you?
Long story short, I fought an army of Tuffles.
Tuffles, you say? I haven't seen a Tuffle in, well, actually, since I got here. It was a pretty hot one over there.
Oh, you mean them? They're a very good friend of mine.
You don't say.
I can introduce you later if you want.
I'd much might enjoy that.
About my uniform?
What? Yeah, of course. Let me just,
Cracks his knuckles.
yeah, ready? Turtle Hermit Clothes Beam!
Fires his clothes beam at you. Within moments, your clothes are nice and prim and all back to looking proper.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that you're repping the Turtle Hermit School in the best Turtle Hermit fashion.
Thanks. Now I gotta go see if I can find a sensu capsule before my match, because, woo, my beat.
Mind you, I think that you're, not quite enough orange in your outfit, but it's fine for now, I guess.
I don't know, that might look a little too close to my skin tone.
If you say so.
Master, do you know anywhere that might sell sensu capsules around here? I imagine that with this being a fighting tournament, there should be at least one stall selling them.
Most fighters worth their salt would either probably have brought their own or, well, don't even need to take them. You've got some outlying circumstances, so I definitely understand the need, but I wouldn't know.
Okay. Well, thank you then, Master. I appreciate the clothes. I'll do my best out there.
Don't forget to introduce me to that hottie friend of yours.
Hey, Ruko, Master Roshi wants to meet you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh boy, really?
Anyways,
Yeah, he said he wanted to meet a strong, hot fighter. I'm assuming he meant you because of your burning power.
I do have my proton fist. That's pretty hot. I can't believe you'd sell out Ruko like this. Fava, what are you doing?
Guys, I am here with the group and my pappy and everybody else who's in the now populated medical ward.
Oh yeah, I'm there too.
Fava, you are in, you're in the infirmary. On one side, you can see all of the people that were brought in from the Neo Tuffle, right? And then you can see Roma laying there. And just a few rooms down, you know there's Forte.
Oh, is Axel there too?
I mean, I'm there. I came in the room.
Should we quickly brief Nymph on what happened while they were gone?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, but don't you want to check on your father?
I mean, yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, he seems fine, but I don't know what happened. And then he maybe got kidnapped.
Well,
He was
you
taken
can
by
go
my
ahead-
brother.
Was that Axel?
I was gonna say you can go ahead and check on him. I can go ahead and brief Nymph and the others by myself. In the meantime,
Yeah, my mind's kind of foggy right now. You might be able to relate to her better.
yeah, it won't be a problem. You go ahead and check on your dad.
As he takes like the closest available seat to the bed.
Yeah.
Walk out of the room with
Dad's
Axel.
laying there. Roma is currently laying there, unconscious.
Is anyone else there in the room, or is it just them two?
But right now, it's just you and your dad.
Then Axel and I move out.
Well, I'm at least happy to have you back, even if I don't feel completely good about it, just because I might have lost Mom, and I haven't seen Midnight since I sent him off to cover guard duty. Forte's also unconscious. I don't know what else could have gone wrong. Nearly got arrested. And while you got taken behind a portal, I didn't go through it. I ran off and just told someone else to take care of it, instead of going myself. So, I guess so much for saying I was gonna be better than everyone else. I mean, who did I save today, really? But I guess I still have to keep trying, right?
As you say that, I have to keep trying. You hear Roma's voice, but it's not. You're looking at an unconscious Roma, right?
Mhm.
We cut back to you training with Roma. Nah. That's not all you got. You gotta keep trying, Fava.
He's like wiping the dirt off him. I'm assuming they're out like camping
Yeah.
and such. So like, I don't know how many times you've knocked me out now.
Yeah, by the time I'm done training you, it'll be about a couple hundred more.
Alright. If Fava does what he's done dozens of times prior and get himself back up. Honestly, after taking a beating from Piccolo, this isn't the worst, honestly.
Oh, I see. So you're saying I need to kick it up a notch.
You see his eyes widen a little bit. He realizes he is very bad at saying things around his parents that just make them hit him harder.
Roma kind of chuckles a little bit, takes a small towel and a bottle of water, and tosses it at Fava. Tosses them towards Fava.
He like clumsily like bounces between his hands before he gets a hold of them. Thanks. Just dabbing off the sweat and drinking from his water.
You're real close to it, Fava.
To what?
You'll know when you need to.
He gives a few
You're
blinks and
close.
tilts his head.
I
What
know you're
was
almost there,
What was I
but there's
trying
something
to
that's holding
get
you
from?
back.
What do you mean?
Can't quite put it into words. But there is something.
Like mentally or?
Yeah, that's for you to figure out. I'm just here to beat some, well, training into you.
Quite literally.
Yep. Well, break time's over.
Oh no.
Now.
You see, he puts his hands forward, pulls them back.
Leaf.
He's gonna quickly just chuck the water bottle and the towel out of the way. Embrace himself again.
Explosion, right? We cut back to you sitting in the room. Your father's still unconscious.
Bob was gonna like quickly just shake his head and like, wonder why I remembered that now. Huh. Yeah, I'll still find a use for that. Don't worry. Just gotta get to my next match and win. I don't think I have time to really think about how I'm feeling right now. Midnight called me commander, so I should start acting like one, right? He's gonna give like a sad little fist bump to Roma's hand. Since Roma wasn't the most like touchy-feely huggy person, that was like the closest he could get.
Yeah, you fist bump him. No reaction.
This healing feels kinda pointless if it doesn't help anybody, really. And if we wanna like swap over to the other two, as Fava's gonna bury his head on the open spot on the bed.
We cut to Nymph and Axel.
Well, what is it that you needed to tell me, Axel? What happened while I was gone?
Well, I guess Fafa wanted me to go ahead and give you the rundown of what happened while you were gone.
Sure.
Well, not too much happened except there was a tough-alized member of the world government who tried to arrest me and Fava so we couldn't protect the arena.
She can't, but Nymph will give like an eye roll, like the gesture. Ugh.
I mean, other than that, Fava's mother might also be a toughel or be tough-alized, but we're not too sure about that one yet.
Well, we made a deal.
What was that deal?
We let pride, gluttony, and envy get away.
That doesn't sound like much of a deal.
In exchange, we got everyone back. And they said they would leave the bodies they were in at the Budokai.
Well, what if they had left the Budokai?
I wouldn't doubt them to twist their words like that. But we didn't know that people left. We assumed you both would be guarding.
We tried to, but they don't tend to listen too much to just a couple of low-level members of the Saiya Force.
No, they really don't. She'll give a soft chuckle. Ugh, what an eventful couple hours it's been.
Yeah, it really has been. So, Nymph, you decided whether or not you're gonna participate in the Budokai?
Yeah, I did decide.
And what did you decide?
I'm gonna do it.
Well, I'm glad to hear.
Flambe went through all the trouble, and it's the least I could do for her. Plus, what you said, right? It's time to put the past behind me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to get out of these clothes. I don't really think they're fitting of me anymore.
Finally gonna go ahead and change up your look?
Yeah, then I'm gonna check in on Fava.
That might be a good idea. I'm not too sure how they're gonna be doing right now.
She will start to walk into a room to change her clothes.
Yeah. Axel's gonna go ahead and wander off. He's gotta prepare himself.
Oh, you walking back in the room?
Nymph will come into the room with Fava, looking a little different.
Fava kind of just face buried in his hands, trying to like deep breathe.
Wow, Fava, I come in to check on you, and I look totally perfect, and you won't even give me a compliment?
Yeah, what?
She'll walk over and help you out.
He's gonna have his face like turned away almost, but can kind of catch
You
a
can
glimpse
cry.
of. What do you mean?
We've both been through a lot. Let it out. I'm
Deep
here for you,
breaths.
Fava.
Count to 3.
No. Stop. What are you, me? You're allowed to have feelings.
Yeah, but.
But what?
Well, I guess Sprouse is back. People are looking to me directly for orders.
No one's here right now. It's okay, Fava. Plus, I've been inside Sprouse now, and I could tell you, you're way stronger than him.
Wait, you did?
Long story.
I don't know about way stronger.
So he'll just roll his head back over. Looks perfect, by the way.
You better believe
As
it.
his hand gestures to the outfit. And we cut away with him just quietly sobbing.
You're not alone, Fava.
All right, Flambe, you run into your good buddy Wheat.
Hey, Wheat. Thanks for holding down the fort.
He sees you. You see some tears in his eyes. Flambe, I'm so happy you're. Come here, and he just like pulls you in for a hug. It's big bear hug, right?
I imagine he squishes Flambe into an unnatural position, but since she doesn't actually have bones or anything, she doesn't seem to mind.
Just like, I was real worried about you. You can't do that. Look, I know we just met and stuff, but I consider you a friend. And I mean, you may not consider me a friend, but I consider you a friend. So you can't go scare me like that.
Sorry about that. That being said, you've been running around this place for a while now, right? Have you seen any of those vendors do they have any sensu capsules? I'm still kind of beat up from that.
Unfortunately, I ain't seen any. Sorry.
No worries then.
But
Are you gonna do okay? I heard from the when we came in eventually, I did see that you did lose to Axel. Are you doing okay?
of course I'm doing good. I gave it my all. Me and him, we had a fight, but at the end of the day, let's also make sure that you got your chance, to fight.
Well then, how about this? Now, if this tournament's all over, you and I can have a friendly spar.
I'd like that a lot, Flambe.
She'll hold up her fist.
But in order to do that, you'd have to win.
I mean, I'm going to, or at least I'm going to try.
I'm glad you got that good old spirit in you. With that, he gives you a fist bump and drops something in your hand.
Oh? She's going to look at it.
He gives you Mark IV Sensu capsule, looks at you and goes, Mom and Pa gave it to me in case I made it to the finals. But since I won't be needing it, I figured you might use it in order to make your way all the way up there, you know?
Thanks, sweet. And she's going to give him a big hug back.
Oh, thanks. Though I do have bones.
Oh, sorry.
He looks at you and goes, I'll tell you this right now, though. I definitely ain't giving it to you for free.
I gotta win, right?
Yeah, you do. But you also gotta promise me that at the end of the day, you'll learn something from running away like you did. You know, not to do it anymore.
Next time, I'll make sure to bring backup.
That's all I can ask for. Holds out his fist to you, right? And just goes, looking at you, he's just like, go get him, Flambe.
Thanks, sweet.
Kick their ass.
I'll win this one, and then I'll beat Axel just for you.
As you do that, Ruko comes up from behind you, puts her arm around you, and it's just like, better not be leaving me out of cool stuff.
Of course not. Get in here. And she's gonna ruffle Ruko's hair.
And with that, you can roll a Mark IV Sensu capsule.
That's more than I need right now, so I'll hang on to this one for the moment. I'll use the recovery points, and then after Jackie-chan, if I'm badly beaten, then I'll pop it. So I'll use my recovery points, I guess. I'm just gonna tuck this Sensu capsule inside, and then I guess I'm gonna get ready for my match.
Yeah, you start getting ready for your match. With Wheat and Ruko with you, there's some good times. You can see Jackie-chan over in the distance, preparing herself for combat, as she looks at you from across the stage and grips her fist tightly. We actually cut back to Sprouse. He takes his seat back, watching out as he prepares for the next match of the Neo Budokai. He lifts his hand up and grips it a couple of times as if to rebring circulation into his body. We cut to his vision. What he sees becoming very blurred. He lets out a light cough into his hand, and there's blood. As Sprouse looks up, he can hear Shizuru as she goes, and now it's time for the next round! Flambe versus Jackie-chan! And with that, Sprouse gives a slight smile. I just need a little more time. And that's where we'll end the episode.
The episode of 40 is in demand. Thank you, chat, so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And if you like what we do and want to support us further, there's a couple of options down in the description down below. First and foremost, we have the official item shop where you can get a whole bunch of really cool merch. You want to rep the stuff that we make in the public and, stand out and be super cool to all your friends? Check out the item shop. It's open for business. Just go ahead and click the link down there. If you want to support us directly rather than just getting merch because, you don't want to show off, well, you can always swing on over to the official Patreon where we have different tiers to suit your needs. Everything from the $1 thank you tier all the way up to our Grandmaster tier of 200. Moto, thank you for being our current Grandmaster. Additionally, you want to hang out with us and, see the book and all the other stuff that we do? Swing on over our Discord. We got cool things going on all the time. It's a fantastic place where you can come and hang out. But with that being said, before you click any of those links, leave a comment down below. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode. But we love and appreciate you all. Thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Dragon Ball NXT. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.